Hello everyone, welcome to Kidsnetic. Today we are going to talk about the most important and the most requested topic by all new moms or any moms who want to start homeschooling their kids. What should I start teaching my kid? How should I start teaching my kid? And when should I start teaching my kid? This is the first question every mother faces, and this is going to be addressed in this video. We're going to see three things. First one, the best technique, teaching strategy to be introduced to any kid or baby or toddler preschooler. The second one is two tricks which has to be implemented into this technique in order to make it super effective. Third is 10 best games or activities we are going to implement with this technique in order to make it playful, enjoyable and lovable for your kids. Now let's get into the video. The first and best teaching strategy for any kid is the flashcards. Yes, the flashcards. Why flashcards? Because flashcards are attention grabbers. They are very big in size. They have only one attribute at a time so that the child is focused on it. And they are very fast. So the child's attention will not go anywhere else. Next we'll see the two tricks which needs to be implemented with this technique in order to make it super effective. The first one is the font color should be in black and the background should be in white. This is the highest contrast color available because the kids' eyes are under development, so we need to give them high contrast in order to grab their attention. The second technique is we have to teach them very fast. The flashcard should be taught only in seconds, 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Now let me show a demo of how you have to teach your kids. For example, let your kid be placed at a distance of this and you have to start like this. A, B, K, D, A, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, A, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So the session should be very quick so that their attention is grabbed fully and they will easily grasp things. Finally, we are going to see about the 10 best games or activities we can play with these flashcards. This makes them more interesting and playful for your kids. The first one is point out. In this activity, we have to use only one set of flashcards. Don't display all the flashcards to the kids as it makes them disturbed or unfocused. Take only one set of flashcards and take out these binder rings and place it like this and ask the kid where is 0. They have to point it out. Where is 1? They have to point out, and so on. The second activity is counting with clips. Take your number flashcards and you have to ask your kids to place the quantity to each flashcard. 0 doesn't have any quantity, so we'll skip it. 1, the child has to take one clip and place it here. 2, the child has to place 2 clips, and so on. That's all. The third activity is finding real life colors. So here we have introduced colors. The child has to find where is purple color. Your child has to search your house and find any purple color in your house. This will be more interesting and engaging for your kids. The fourth activity is find real life shapes. So here, square shaped pillow, square shaped bread. They can get a bread from a kitchen, a pillow from a bedroom, and so on. There are many real life things associated here. They can show you the door and so on. The fifth activity is sorting out. What you can do is you can place all these flashcards, but before doing this activity, you have to train your kids in such a way that they know what flashcards belongs to what category. That is, ABC belongs to alphabets, 1 to 3 belongs to 2D shapes, these are 3D shapes, and this is alphabets with pictures. You have to tell them which flashcards belong to which category so that they can play this game. Place all the flashcards like this. You have to take the binder clips out of the flashcards and the kid has to sort it out. That is. Next, the sixth activity is find the missing one out. In this activity, I place the flashcards in this way and take out a B from this. So I ask what is missing in between, and your child has to point out B and take and place it in between. The next one is what's next. In this activity, I'll take out the last one out and ask what should come next. A, B, next, C. The similar one but with a twist. The eighth activity is match with words. So here I have dog. So you can ask them to pick the letters from here and match them. Dog. So the child has to pick D. Next O. G. So og. So the child easily starts blending the words to using these flashcards. The ninth activity is coloring activity. In this, at the back of the flashcards, at the back of all the flashcards, the pictures are given black and white so that your child can color them with your dry erase marker. They can use different colors as they please to, and it is totally erasable. The last activity is tracing. Your child can trace the letters using the dry erase marker and erase it very easily. So these are the 10 games and activities associated with flashcards. Just make 10 to 20 seconds of flashcard session every day, and when your kid is ready to go with one attribute at a time, then you can move to 2 attributes. These are phonics and with picture. All the links of the flashcard printables are given in the description box. I hope that this flashcard video is very useful for many moms. If you have any questions or suggestions, kindly do comment. Until I meet you all in my next video, it's bye-bye, take care and happy learning.